Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel Let's Speak in English. Today is day 17 of English speaking practice and our topic is describing experience in details. Today our goal of the day to improve your ability to narrate events and experiences clearly using descriptive words, time markers, and personal feelings. To describe about your thought or experience, you need some vocabulary, word, or phrases. Let's I explain in detail what vocabulary you need. The first phrase you're going to use is "it all started when," and its meaning used to being telling a story or describing how something happened. For example, it all started when I missed my bus and I decided to walk home. Next passage you're gonna use here is one of the most memorable moment watch. It's mean used to highlight the most special or important part of an experience. For example, one of the most memorable moments was meeting my childhood hero. And next passage you can use here, I could not believe it happened. Its meaning used when something surprising or shocking happened. For example, I could not believe it when it started snowing in April. The next phrase you're gonna use is looking back, I think. And its meaning used to share your reflection or opinion about something that happened in the past. For example, looking back, I think I should have prepared more for the presentation. And next phrase you're gonna use is if I had the chance, I would. It's mean used to express what you would do differently or what you want to do in the future if you get the opportunity. For example, if I had the chance, I would travel the world. Now I suggest you some practice question and sample answer how you describe about your past experience. For example, can you describe your last holiday in detail? And you can describe it like this one. It all started when we decided to visit Goa last December. One of the most memorable moments was watching the sunset at the beach. The sand was soft, the waves were gentle, and the sky turned orange and pink. I could not believe it when we saw dolphins swimming so close to the shore. And next question for you, you can practice this question as well. What was the most surprising thing you saw recently? And you can answer like this. I could not believe it when I saw my childhood friend at the airport last week. We had not met for over 10 years, and suddenly there she was, standing right in front of me. And you can practice this question as well. Tell me about a moment when you felt really proud. For example, you can answer like this one. One of the most memorable moments was when I received the Best Employer of the Year award at my office. Looking back, I think all those late nights and hard works were worth it. Now, describe a day you wish you could relive? You can answer this question like this one. I wish I could relive the day I graduated from college. It all started when my parents arrived early in the morning with flowers. The ceremony was full of joy and excitement, and I felt so proud when I walked on stage to receive the degree. And one more question. If you could change one thing about your last trip, what would it be? And you can answer it like this one. If I had the chance, I would spend more time exploring the local market instead of rushing through them. I missed out on buying some unique handmade souvenirs. Now I give you practice questions. You can answer them and describe your experience in detail. The first one here is describe a festival or celebration you attended recently. And next question, tell me about a time when you got lost in a new place. And you can describe the next question, what was the most exciting day of your life? And next one, share your experience when you tried something for the first time. And you can describe what is funny memory you will never forget. And you can express your thought. Tell me about a time when you helped someone. And you can describe as well, share an experience when you felt nervous and succeeded. And you can describe your last shopping trip in detail. And last one, but not least, tell me about a place you visited that felt magical. You can answer these questions and describe about your thought and experience. Hopefully, you find this lesson a bit interesting. If you like it, you can subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day.